if you don't have one of these two fragrances in your collection for the fall and winter time, I don't know what you're doing. And you thought I was going to talk about just one fragrance, didn't you? Guys, today we're talking about potentially the best boozy fragrance you could ever find. It is the gold standard, in my opinion. It's been around for a long time, and it needs to be that way because it's incredible. Today, we're going to be talking about Roja's Enigma Pour Homme, or Creationy, as you see here on the bottle. You got both options. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, also known as Scent Nick. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for the continued support. And if you are new here, I create fragrance content mainly in the form of detailed and objective reviews. I'll make the occasional list, but hey, if that is something you guys are into, please feel free to hit the like button, drop a comment with a fragrance you'd like me to cover, and join the community by hitting that red subscribe button. And now let's get back to that review. So Roja's Enigma is not new news. This has been around for quite a while, but it's not old news. It's still relevant to today. And it's heralded by many as one of the best boozy fragrances on the market. If you've ever smelled it, you know exactly why I say that. It's kind of known for the cola accord that it has, which when you smell it, you literally will smell cola. It's really neat. There's not an actual note in there, but the blend of notes that they've created produces this very cola-y smell. It's really fantastic. Now, you can find this in two concentrations right now. So you saw them already. This is the Parfum Pour Homme, so this is concentrated at Parfum, the more expensive of the two. And this one is the Parfum Cologne, which, not to be confusing, that is the EDP concentration. The 50 milliliter Parfum version retails for $555. Now that's a lot, but you can absolutely find that at a discounter for probably about half the price. The 100 milliliter EDP version is $380 for a retail bottle. And again, you can absolutely find that at retail for a fraction of the cost. The perfumer for both of these is, of course, Roja himself. And like I said, these have been around for quite a while, but they are still relevant to today. Today, we are mainly going to be talking about the Parfum version because it is the superior and the original version of the fragrance. So this fragrance is essentially an oriental woody fragrance with a little bit of a boozy touch. Top notes of this are going to include black pepper, bergamot, and neroli. So you get a beautiful spicy blast with a little bit of fresh citrus and a soapy clean white floral to boot. It's just a lovely burst right off the bat with a nice bit of effervescence. This very clean, very spicy opening. The Parfum Cologne is a very similar opening, albeit a little bit brighter and maybe even more effervescent. The heart is going to be a blend of cognac, be that in the form of an accord or maybe a CO2 extraction, I'm not sure, tobacco, ginger, and jasmine. Now this is when you really start to pick up on that cola-y aspect. And I really do think that that's a blend of the jasmine, the ginger, a little bit of the tobacco. The cognac does create a little bit of that rich booziness, you know, the sweetness, the warmth, and you definitely get that touch in the wearing. You smell this kind of fiery, boozy, it's kind of drier smell. The jasmine is definitely more on the powdery, more dry aromatic side, not the really rich and kind of skanky version. The tobacco kind of takes a backseat and it's not too prevalent. It's there to give warmth, this dryness, and the ginger is zingy and it is awesome. The base is simply vanilla, benzoin, and patchouli, and those three notes absolutely play into the overall accord. You can smell it from the very beginning. The vanilla is not too sweet in my opinion, which I love. It's that of a vanilla absolute, which is going to be very boozy, a little bit drier, very rich vanilla. The benzoin, that balsamic sweet resin that helps with the overall sweetness of the fragrance. And of course, patchouli being patchouli. It's dark, it's earthy, it's chocolatey, it's dry, it's lovely. Now, some of the notes that are not mentioned in the note breakdown are woods, and there's a good amount of woodiness in this. I'm pretty sure there's going to be definitely some sandalwood, and I'm pretty sure there's oak in here as well. Oak is a gorgeous wood. It's very rich. It's got this kind of mapliness to it. It's got a little booziness on its own, and I'm sure that he used that to create that cognac accord. Very cool, but he has to have a little bit of secrecy, but I'll expose it. Guys, I cannot tell you enough how good this blend smells. It had been quite a while since I last wore it. I wore it today and I put it on and I was taken aback, guys. And I think every single person that wears this fragrance has a very similar experience. It's one of the best that Roja has ever done. Now, getting back to the Parfum Cologne version, just so you guys kind of know what's going on there, it's pretty much the same exact fragrance, just a lighter concentration, and it makes it a little bit easier to wear year round. You're gonna get a brighter, more ethereal, more airy, less heavy and dense version of the same DNA. I think the Parfum Cologne version is gonna be a touch more floral, but still lovely. So let's get into those questions. Is this one original? Absolutely, it was original when it was created. I think this DNA has been reproduced a few times now, but this is the original. The audience for this is going to be unisex, leaning masculine, and I really think any age can wear this, although I do think a slightly, probably 20s and up gentleman is going to appreciate this more. The performance on both of these is fantastic. Starting with the Parfum, really, you're gonna get an easy 12, 14 hours on it. And it's fairly strong. The scent trail is very thick, very noticeable. People will definitely know where you have been. The Parfum Cologne version is also admirable, getting roughly 8 hours longevity, a lot lighter of a projection, and the scent trail will also be lighter. Seasons, this is best suited for fall and winter. It's a very warm, ambery, cozy, vanillic style scent, and really suited for the cool fall and winter months. As far as when to wear this, I'm going to recommend this as a night out. You could wear this as a signature scent, to be honest. It has a certain regalness to it and a certain gentlemanly type thing. Feel free to wear it throughout the day, but this really is like the ultimate boozy date night scent. Now, let's get to that rating. This is going to be the first fragrance that I reviewed that receives a masterpiece rating. That's right, this gets a 9.0. Guys, I can't tell you how amazing this fragrance is. You can look at reviews anywhere and you will find evidence to back me up on my rating. People adore this. It is truly a magnificent creation. It smells fantastic. You never get tired of it. Like, you just want to keep smelling it, and you wish certain parts of it would last a little bit longer, but then you smell it again and you're like, oh, I'm actually really okay with where it is right now. So guys, it's incredible. Absolutely divine. If you've experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Please comment below your experiences with this fragrance. If you have the Parfum version, if you have the Parfum Cologne, if you have both, because really, it's not that redundant to have both. Maybe a little bit. But guys, if you enjoyed that review, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that red subscribe button, join our community, and feel free, any fragrances you want me to cover, drop them in the comments below. I'm happy to see if I have it to do a review on, or go seek out a sample. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.